If you live in Tennessee, there have been some big changes to estate planning laws in 2024 and 2025, and they could directly impact your family and your finances. Today, I'm breaking down the key updates you need to know so you can make sure that your estate plan is still working for you. So let's dive in. First, let's talk about family partnerships. As of July of last year, Tennessee passed a new law that limits how partners can take withdrawals. That might sound restrictive, but here's the good news. It also unlocks bigger valuation discounts for estate and gift tax planning. What does that mean in plain English? That means if you're using a family partnership or LLC to transfer wealth to children or grandchildren, you may be able to reduce your taxable estate in a very meaningful way. That's especially important for families with farms, bigger businesses, or investment properties. Second, directed trust. Tennessee law now allows trustees to delegate certain responsibilities to advisors or trust protectors. Now, why does this matter? Because it gives your family more flexibility. For example, your trustee can focus on administration while an investment advisor manages the portfolio, or a trust protector steps in if decisions need to be changed down the road, like a lawyer. And the law adds clarity. Advisors and protectors aren't automatically liable for everything that a trustee does, as long as they act in good faith. That makes directed trust a safer and more practical option in the modern era. Next, Tennessee's rule against perpetuities. Tennessee still allows trusts to last up to 360 years, and that means that you can set up a trust that protects and manages wealth across multiple generations. And if you move to an out-of-state trust, Tennessee law allows it to keep its longer term. This is one of the reasons Tennessee is known as one of the most trust-friendly states currently in the United States. Looking ahead, there's also a proposed probate law update for 2025. Under this proposal, executors would have to notify heirs about creditor claims filed against the estate. That might sound technical, but it's all about transparency, making sure that heirs know what debts are being claimed and how those debts could affect their overall inheritance. It's just another step towards protecting families during that probate administration process. And now, yes, the one big beautiful bill, which brings some of the biggest changes in years for taxpayers and retirees. Here's the bottom line up front. What about this no tax on tips and overtime? Well, for the next 4 years, many workers can deduct up to $25,000 in tips or overtime pay. That is wonderful news for workers and families that are supplementing their income. There's also this senior bonus deduction. Starting in 2025, if you're 65 years of age or older, you get an extra $6,000 or up to $12,000 for married couples. This spaces out higher income households, but for many Tennesseans, it could wipe out the taxable portion of their Social Security benefits. Now, despite some headlines, the Social Security is still taxable under the old formula. But again, with this new senior deduction, many retirees will see less of those benefits taxed. RMDs for our IRAs. You must still withdraw from your traditional IRAs and 401ks at the required age. Roth IRAs remain exempt from RMDs. There's talk in Washington about changing this in the future, but right now, nothing has changed on that front. The federal estate tax exemption is now going to be $15 million per person. That's a massive opportunity for families with significant assets to pass wealth tax efficiently to the next generation without theft. So what's the takeaway? Between Tennessee's new partnership and trust laws, the proposed probate changes, and the sweeping tax reforms of the one big beautiful bill, your estate plan may already be out of date. That's why now, as we head into the back half of this year, is the perfect time to review your plan. Make sure it still protects your family, reflects the law, and takes advantage of these new opportunities. I'm right here in Tennessee helping families navigate these changes every day. If you haven't updated your estate plan in a while, don't wait. This fall is the perfect time to get it done.